Number 34, Paul Pierce. And forward, 6'7", 7, Carmelo Anthony. And forward, 6'11", number 33, Bill Walton. The head coach of your Brooklyn Nets, Phil Jackson. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Now, New York starting five. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's George in at the 2 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got James Harden, and it's Anthony in at small forward. You take a look at Brooklyn on the line tonight. A trip to the NBA Final. Winner takes all.
They know what's at stake and how rare this chance is. It's a dream for each and every player to get to the finals, and tonight they control their destiny.
George outside. Here's the 3. Payton's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Anthony outside. Back to Harden. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harden. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's George. Pass to Payton. Back to George. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Oh, stolen by Payton. George outside. Screen by O'Neal. 4-3. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Brooklyn's head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back to you, VA.
And Allie, thank you for that. George's shot is off.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Harden, the pass to Pierce. Back to Harden. Wide open. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Anthony, the pass to Pierce. Back to Anthony. Shakes him. It's stolen. Tatum drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Nets trail by 6. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Anthony, hounded by Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Tatum finds Payton. George feels it out a bit. Lets the 3 fly. And Walton pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Pierce. Now Anthony. Here's Pierce. George defending. Payton with a steal.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Walton passes to Harden. Over Payton. Harden misses. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to George for three. That shot, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Anthony against Tatum. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Takes a three. And it's New York with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Payton. Back to Tatum. Here's O'Neal. New York, no good that time either. Nets trail by 8. Walton passes to Anthony. Pulls up, high post. O'Neal pulls it in. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's George on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 8.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Anthony. And no good. The dry spell continues. George passes to Payton. Here's Malone. Outside Payton. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it fly from 18. Payton, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Harden against Payton. Harden, the pass to Mutombo. Fast break, New York. And he's going for the lob. In transition. Here's Walton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
And the Nets making a change here. Davis is checked in. New York also changing it up. Cunningham comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Rondo in for Payton. Now here's Rondo. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's O'Neal. Here's Rondo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And Brooklyn with possession here, trailing by 10. Davis, the pass to Weber. To the inside. Anthony misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Cunningham. No made baskets yet. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Well, the Nets shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Weber. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pass to Cunningham.
First quarter.
Back to Rondo. On the wing, Tatum. 5 on the clock. A shot from the mid-range. Second chance effort. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's gotten his third basket of the night.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Artest. Here's Weber. On the wing, Anthony. He's watched by Cunningham. Cunningham against Anthony. Walton's shot is off.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Back to Davis. Inside. Here's Walton. He's covered by O'Neal. Lets it fly. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Rondo. Blocked!
Oh, Melo just reading the play the right way, putting the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Hawkins is checked in for O'Neal. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Weber pulls it in. Here's Artest. He's scoreless to the paint. Outside Davis. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Davis, and it's Artest in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
Good on both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pass to Weber. Outside Davis. Nails it from 3.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Now Cunningham. To the wing, right side. Here's Hawkins. No points yet. Pass to Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. Rice grabs the miss. Nets trail by 11. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
So both teams making some changes here. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Payton. Pass to Cunningham. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Back to Davis. Fires the three. It's rebounded by McHale.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's our test. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum with a screen. Launches a 3. Shot from the top of the key. Can't hit that one. Nets trail by 12. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Walton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Anthony's checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for New York. Knicks leading by 10. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Brooklyn with the board.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Here's Anthony. Kept alive. Pierce, the pass to Weber. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Cunningham on the wing. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Davis against Payton. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down. Walton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
That's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
Anthony outside. And Cunningham pulls it down.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Payton with it. Left side O'Neal. Beyond the arc. McHale. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Harden. And rejected. Outside Tatum. And again, New York with the triple.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Nets trail by 16. Pass to Stoudemire. Anthony in the post. Tatum's there. To halt the run. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
It's deflected. Anthony, the pass to Harden. Spins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
For the Knicks, Cunningham's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Hawkins subbed in for Rondo. And here's Payton. Pass to Hawkins. No one near him. And it's New York scoring again.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now Anthony. He's watched by Cunningham. Fade away. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 6.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Pass to Hawkins. Launches it. Weber pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anthony outside. Over Cunningham. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8.
You know, Melo's so consistent with that shooting form. It's really hard for him to get into a slump.
And here's Cunningham. Screen by O'Neal. Here's the floater. And it's Cunningham missing. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Stoudemire. Cunningham against Anthony. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Knicks. Now Payton. Here's Hawkins. Shoots. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Pierce. George defending. Pass to Harden.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Harden.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Payton finds Tatum. George outside. Tatum with a screen. Fires from deep. Tatum! Money from deep.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Anthony outside. Harden against Payton. From behind the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
1:09 left in the second. O'Neal passes to Malone. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Here's Payton. Mutombo with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Harden the pass to Pierce. And here's Harden. Pass to Mutombo. And it's New York with a rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 11. Now here's George.
Come get it, come get it.
The 3 is up. Anthony grabs the board. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now Harden. He's got 6. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that concludes the first half. New York out in front. They lead by 13. All right, now let's check in with Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Looking at how the Nets are doing. Thanks for tuning in.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Well, tonight is a big game. and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Nets trail by 13. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Paul George, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Anthony. Off target with a fadeaway. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. For 3, George. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Over Payton. Harden can't hit.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Pierce. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's New York with a rebound.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Payton finds George. Back to Payton. From deep three-point land. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Pierce. Out to Anthony. Here's Walton. He's covered by O'Neal. Harden fires away from outside. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
George outside. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 11 points.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George and the catch and shoot. Look out.
Deflected. Tatum passes to Payton. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Malone. And the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 20.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
Get out for the Brooklyn Nets.
To end the drought. Outside for Harden. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Malone.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
George passes to Payton. Now here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Harden. 6 points for him. Pass to Pierce. Here's Walton. Anthony outside. Clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. That one goes. Count it. He's got 10.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Pass to George. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mutombo. And here's Anthony, hounded by Tatum. Anthony in the post. Tatum's there. Anthony misses. Payton passes to Malone. Pass to Pierce. Ooh, nice D from George.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's Payton. Here's Malone. For 3, George. Brooklyn pulls it in. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
O'Neal. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pierce. No points so far. Oh, George with a steal.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. On defense, the Knicks. Outside Harden. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Harden's got 8.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Off the left rim and out. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Walton. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Knicks leading by 20. Now here's Payton. There's Tatum with the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And the Nets making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rondo's checked in. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, power and finesse. That is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
And they're on the break. It's stolen by Tatum. George with it. Harden picks him up. And there's the lob. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
New York working the ball around now. Let's go with a 3. And Tatum is good for 3. 16 points for him.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Pass to Rondo. Here's Malone. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Walton passes to Mutombo, to the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
George outside. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Anthony, hounded by Tatum. And Anthony slams it in.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. On the wing, Tatum. There's the triple, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Walton. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Walton. 12 points for him. Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, you feel helpless as a defender because Melo is in such a zone. You can double team him, throw your best defender at him. It doesn't matter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum from about 19. It's rebounded by Artest. Nets trail by 20. And here's Davis. There's a screen. Down low. It's stolen by Tatum. Takes the three. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Weber. Six on the shot clock. Rondo on the double team. Here's Artest. Outside for Davis. No good with the triple. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Anthony, and it's Weber in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Here's Weber. Pass to Stoudemire. Now Anthony. Over Cunningham. Anthony misses. New York leading by 22. Outside Payton. Now Rondo. Check by Davis. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Weber. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cunningham drives in. Outside Payton. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Weber. Outside Davis. Stoudemire, the pass to Weber. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Cunningham against Anthony. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Anthony. To the paint. Here's Davis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Back to Cunningham. Into the lane. O'Neal inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Pierce. Back to Davis. Here's Weber. He's covered by O'Neal. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
So for the Knicks, Paul George comes in for Cunningham. And Hawkins subbed in for Rondo. Anthony misses. for New York. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Pierce, guarded by Payton. Davis from long range sends it home from three-point land. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Payton. New York working the ball around now. Here's McHale. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And so Davis will bring it up for the Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Pierce. That one falls.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Payton passes to McHale for three. George counted from distance. George has got 19 points.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Anthony outside. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. The crossover. Blocked! George with it. Pass to Payton. Back to George. Fires for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Davis. Now Anthony. Doubled by Payton. Here's Pierce. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And with this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Well, that Eastern Conference title is going to be theirs, thanks in large part to the work he's done tonight. If he can keep this up in the finals, look out. They'll be a tough team to beat. Pass to Walton. Here's Mutombo. He's covered by O'Neal. Harden surveying the D. Good D by Payton. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. From outside the arc. That's another board. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden to pass to Walton. Inside. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break, New York. Here's O'Neal. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Anthony. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Payton against Harden. Tatum passes to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Here's George. Back to O'Neal. From the baseline. The kick to Tatum. Pass to O'Neal. Brooklyn pulls it in. Mutombo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Walton. And, oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. O'Neal on the wing. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Harden. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. George outside. Mutombo with the rebound. And the Nets shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Knicks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
.102 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir! That one goes! New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. George outside. 16 feet out. Oh, the shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. They set a pick. Anthony! Goes again. Oh, he can't get the layup. And the Knicks with possession. It's an 18-point game. Outside Payton. Here's Malone. Outside George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16. Can't get it. And the New York Knicks will move on.
And they have punched their ticket to the NBA Finals. As happy as they are, they know the job is not done. But for right now, they'll take the night to celebrate.
No question. A lot to be proud of. They've battled all postseason long.
And to be one of the last 2 teams left standing, quite an accomplishment and quite an opportunity. Credit to this entire organization. All the planning and hard work and sheer will. It is not easy to get to this point.
No doubt they have earned it. Congratulations to our Eastern Conference champions. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.